series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. What's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to...
Ben Zobrist. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Popped up. Suarez is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Chris Bryant. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
At the plate, Albert Almora. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually... ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Almora carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Irvin moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Yu Darvish starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, number 15.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Like this guy, the last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number one. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
In is Joey Votto now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. 2 hits in 7 tries. From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Votto is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball up.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
The right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Darvish pauses. 1-0 on its way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Here's Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
That's a strike.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Today's ball game provides the Cubbies with a chance to end the series on a very high note, of course. A win completes the sweep.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Iglesias is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Now here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Hit back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Iglesias.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he's set down 1 away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
And here's Jose Peraza. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
No strike.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now.
3 balls.
Phillip
No
Ervin
strikes.
waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. A bouncer to the left side. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Phillip Ervin.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch on its way. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
After this pitcher sat down 6 of his teammates in a row, he was looking to break through against him with anything. Well, a home run will definitely suffice. Great job of breaking the string and getting his team going right there.
Batting it, the pitcher, number 11.
Into the box, Yu Darvish. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Batting 9, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to Votto, and they get the double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5, all tied at 1-1.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Anthony.
Thank you, Heidi.
DeSclafani.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-2 started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing here on, and this ball hits the first base bag. Oh, and he misses it. The tag, and he is out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one will track it down. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Reds are down in order through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr.
Off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 5.
First
Albert
offering on its way.
Almora.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Puig on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1.
Oh no, no, you don't wanna push me too far. Stay low, low, baby, you was messing with the star, right?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Votto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Low for ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second.
The third baseman, number 7.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now, man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-1. Puig off for second. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He set the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, number 9. second baseman, Jose.
2 men on, 2 out, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Slow roller left side. Scooped up, barehanded on the hop. He's out. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off the
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Drilled to the left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball called for strike 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Irvin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
0-1 the count. Rizzo leads off first with 1 away. Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Iglesias over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 11, Darvish.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and the pitcher bats next. That'll be Darvish. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. Popped straight up. Iglesias into shallow center. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Phillip Ervin. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He's set, and the pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So the base is empty here with one away, and so the pitcher will bat next. That brings up Anthony DeSclafani. And now a pitch on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Zobrist ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
In now for the Reds, Kurt Casale. Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
No.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Jason Hayward.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Ben Zobrist. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Right side, but it's well foul. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Knocked in 1. Settling in now, Nick
off
Senzel.
for the Reds.
And he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th.
Number 15.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though. To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-1. Here it is. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Votto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. He's set. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready once again, Jose Iglesias. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. lifted in the air out to left. Irvin has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. All tied at 1-1. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right. 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0.
2-0.
1 out, nobody on. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
So digging in now, Phillip Ervin. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Darvish a check on first. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So here now is the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Rizzo has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave one, still tied 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the throw in gets away from him. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
Just a really poor decision to push it for 3 that time, guys. He represented the go-ahead run, and he has to know how important he is and stay at second base. That's scoring position. You have to trust your guys can pick you up.
Daniel Descalzo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. 329 is the average for him coming in. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Descalso behind 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. 2 very well pitched games thus far. Now there you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Peraza in the hole on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year. Now batting, Kurt Casale. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ball 1, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Edwards has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Edwards is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Joey Votto. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Popped up. Rizzo is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Albert.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Coming to the plate now, Albert Almora. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
In now, Javier Baez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
This is on the ground over to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, no.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Digging in once again, Jose Peraza. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. Still tied 1 apiece. Matt Bowman takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel sprinting after it. He's there and records the first down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Rocket to third. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bowman, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Brad Brock comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
In the 7th spot, number 29, Brad Brock. Now playing left field and batting in.
Coming to the plate now, Phillip Ervin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jesse Winker is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Hard hit ball to short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Matt Bowman.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Matt Bowman. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This pitch is popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Kirk Casale.
Standing in, Kirk Casale, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Tucker Barnhart will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tucker Barnhart.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 3 homers and 17 RBIs. One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here's the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 strike.
Two and 1. Here it is. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Two out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit out towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains tied 1-1. Jesse Winker will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Change for the Reds. Now playing left field,
Tucker Barnhart will stay in the ballgame, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The left fielder, David.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. This is in the air out to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Cubs are down in order, still tied 1 apiece. to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. He's set, and the pitch to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Down the first baseline. Backhanded. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready for another shot now, Eugenio Suarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
No strike.
2 out, nobody on. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
Zero.
2-1. To 2-2 now.
Ball.
Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so he'll play at least 1 more. Reds are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Standing in, Albert Almora. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. Popped up. Votto has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. A note now from the folks in programming. Due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program, In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde, will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, and he might see another free pass here. If you're going to get beat, it has to be by anybody but this guy.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Derek Dietrich is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 22, Derek Dietrich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Into the windup with the 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Xavier Cedeno will be summoned
now
here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario
number
for him
45,
is to take us to the 13th.
Cedeno.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Derek Dietrich, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Ready with the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Ready now, Jose Iglesias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Late that. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Now to the plate, Jose Peraza. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
2-1.
Two and 1. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains tied 1-1. David Hernandez takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 37, David Hernandez.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at bat.
Number 44. Anthony
First offering on its way.
Rizzo.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses off the plate.
Outside.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One out, nobody on. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ian Happ will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ian Happ.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, David Bodie. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for the Cubs. Still tied 1 apiece. Number 56 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Chicago, number 56.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, David Hernandez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. No. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Into the wind, the 0-1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. Fouled away. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hit to third. Bryant's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Reds leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
In now, Ben Zobrist. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. This is pulled into right. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Albert Almora, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Swing and a liner. A play at the plate. He's in there at the plate. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead.
Now
striding in, Chris Bryant. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Senzel. He's got it one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. Career numbers with David Hernandez, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken in by Votto to Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8-ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Cubs are on top 2-1. Brandon Morrow enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
15, Brandon Morrow.
Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
And that misses ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat. Front hip and bring it back.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
No.
Slider laid off for a ball.
2 strikes.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Stepping in now, Jose Iglesias. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Baez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Back to first, a double play, and they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Number 56 wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Brandon Morrow closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line.